and welcome to The Update. I'm Michelle Stevenson. Well, the PM insists there are no plans to change the current hotel quarantine system. Some premiers believe special facilities should actually be built in regional areas, and they are pushing for that so they can house international arrivals. But Scott Morrison says the current system has been incredibly effective.
Over 211,000 people have gone through that process, and the number of breaches we've had, albeit when they do occur they're serious, is incredibly small.
Well, every state, bar WA, will accept more overseas arrivals from February 15, New South Wales taking the bulk at 3,000. There have been only 6 new cases of coronavirus recorded across the entire country today, but all of them are in hotel quarantine. Chief Medical Officer Professor Paul Kelly says there's nobody in intensive care, and Australia hasn't seen a COVID death in months.
There's only 9 people in hospital in Australia right now. There's very few people that are seriously sick.
Now, WA's lockdown will end tonight as a result of those no local cases. Staying in WA, and 86 homes have now been destroyed as a result of that huge bushfire burning in the Perth Hills and northeastern outskirts. Further assessments of that fire zone revealing an additional 5 properties had been lost earlier this week. No additional homes, however, were burnt overnight. Google has backed out of its threat to leave Australia after meeting with the federal government. The tech giant had spoken out against proposed laws which would see it pay for news content on its search engine. Now, owners of the Hyundai Tucson are being urged to check if their car is actually covered by a recall at the moment. Some of the cars could spontaneously catch fire. And a review of truck driver health has found over 80% are overweight or obese. 1,400 drivers were surveyed over 3 years, and 1 in 5 actually suffers from depression. Now, taking a look at your sport, Aussie world number 1 Ash Barty has advanced to the Final Four of the Yarra Valley Classic, while Nick Kyrgios lost his match today at Melbourne Park after requiring medical assistance for a knee injury. In the Big Bash, the SCG's almost a sellout for tomorrow night's grand final between the Sixers and the Perth Scorchers. In entertainment news, and fresh off her role as Princess Diana in the Netflix hit The Crown, Emma Corrin is now set to star opposite Harry Styles. That's happening in an upcoming movie, and fans are apparently taking to Twitter, thrilled with the idea. Cardi B has reminded her fans that she was a top stripper before finding fame. The rapper posting a throwback routine on TikTok, while she's also got a new song out. And The Weeknd has confirmed he is going solo for his halftime performance at the Super Bowl. There had been some thoughts around other guests participating, but the singer won't be having any surprise guests. He says fans are in for a one-of-a-kind experience, though. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.